How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Wolf, and I am going to... Oh, he's got the thing! That's crazy work! He's done that many dungeons? That's crazy. That's wild. So, I am going to go through and give you a full dungeon overview of Wyrmheart. We are doing a Wyrmheart Contender 5, so plus 5. And people wanted me to do like a full dungeon guide and what have you for every single dungeon. So I am going to go through and slowly achieve that. Our tank is pulling absolutely everything. Respect. You'll love to see it. I missed everything. I am garbage. Alright, well, we're going to want to deal with the scholars here because they're going to do the runes of detonation, like you just saw there, which I insta-kicked. And that is going to do an insane amount of damage to the entire team if we don't deal with that. The archers, the stalkers, are going to do a massive conal rapid fire. You're going to want to try and avoid as well. And those will also do significant damage to the team. So try and avoid them if you can. And keep an eye on the scholar to be able to kick the runes, just like so. If you don't do that, you're going to have a very, very bad time. Otherwise, the arcane strike and all that sort of stuff doesn't really matter. That's just damage for the tank to take. The blades of Sithril will do a spinning strike, which is going to do relatively good damage, so do be careful of that. Try and aim the rapid fires away from the team if you're tanking. And there's the slicing blades, that's the spin that I was talking about, that they're going to wind up doing. If those wind up coming for your DPS, they're going to do some relatively good damage to them. So try and avoid that. Rapid fire is being aimed at the wall. My guy knows exactly what he's doing. You'll love to see it. This is just an absolute random cue, by the way. So sometimes you'll run into a tank who just absolutely adores the game just as much as I do, which is always beautiful. That's what the spin looks like. Don't get hit by it. You'll have a real bad time. They also get enraged once they get under a certain threshold of health. So do be wary of that. Right here, we're going to have another scholar here. He's going to probably pull everything, I would assume. So let's dot everything, frog it, and frog out, I guess. Keep an eye on the scholar. Flare up all my dots. Pick the rune. And then get stunned by the assassin. Now that can actually be kicked and interrupted. However, I can't interrupt it when it's literally on me, which is unfortunate. But if you see the assassin go into stealth, he's going to find someone, target them, and insta-stun them for the entire duration. So we're going to disorient the rune there. So do keep an eye out. The moment you see an assassin go into stealth, they're instantly going to try and stun someone. So do be wary of that. There's a couple of assassins right here on this pull. So we're going to need to keep an eye on that. The moment the assassin disappears, I will be ready. Not everyone. Assassin's gonna vanish at about maybe 30% probably. Are we gonna kill him before he vanishes? Maybe. I guess so. Okay, he doesn't do it this time then. Cool. We killed him that fast. We love that. So we did skip over one of the other mobs in this dungeon, which is the golems, because the other path you can take gives you the massive, I think it's spellbound golems they're called. Now, there are a couple later into the dungeon as well, which we might still do, but those things are exceptionally scary. Because what they do is, when you kill them, they will have a damage over time effect. Well, not those, actually. Okay, hang on, I need to focus up for a second here. The boys are getting turbo chunked. I got assassined again, fuck! Why is it me? What did I do to you? I'm ulting here. I want to save the team. The key's going well, so I'm popping fucking CDs. Okay, alright, we're good. We saved it, we're fine. Nice part about Ardeos ulti is you get a shit ton of haste, which means all the dots tick faster, and then everything just shreds. I assume we're doing the jump. Yeah. There's actually a jump you can do where you go right from here, all the way to here. Yeah, D is going to do that one. And you really hope that you don't miss or die. So here we got 2 scholars. We're gonna have to be very careful with this because they're both gonna do runes at basically the exact same time. This is where Rhyme's exceptionally good because she has a knockback. And he kicks that one, and I kick air, so I'm gonna disorient him. And use my blind to cover that. And then there's gonna be 2 spellbound golems, which are gonna be on the side here. I think we have to kill one of them, maybe both of them. But, like I said before, I have nothing to get either of these. I can get this one. And that one's just gonna end. Redot. I don't think it matters, everything's almost dead anyway. I'll put UA on this guy, call it a day. But yeah, so when you kill the big golems, they're gonna spawn a bunch of really small golems, little ice shardlings. And when you kill those shardlings, what's gonna happen is they're gonna do a massive AoE dot on the team, and it'll stack based on... Is he gonna go back? Oh, he is too, okay. Wait, I mean, he didn't need to. He could literally go through and get the next... He could literally just pull this, and I think we're fine. But, okay, sure. Whatever, we'll do this then. Take the Decrepify. That thing is bugging out. We love it. Okay. My guys actually died for that. Okay. Well, that's not great. He pulled too much and then died for it. Well, that's a fucking shame. Okay. Unfortunate. We had the right pull going. That was... We had the right plan and then we just threw it away. We love to see that. But, yeah, so what I was saying is the spellbound golems will create a little ice shardlings. When you kill those, they'll give you a damage over time debuff, which can be dispelled, whether by you, via the Mass Dispel trinket, which is insanely, insanely good. If you're doing Cithral's Fall, there's going to be a bunch of those things as well. It's basically just prepping you for the things you're going to see in that dungeon. So... if you have a Master Spell Trinket, you can instantly get rid of all of that, which is really, really nice for your healer. Otherwise, the healer has to manually go through and dispel everybody. So what you're going to want to do is actually kill them in a staggered fashion. So let's disorient the assassin off the teammate there. Because if you kill them in a staggered fashion, what'll wind up happening is like the debuff will fall off. Because if you kill them all at the same time, you're going to wind up with like 9 stacks of the damage over time debuff. And then you just insta-die. He ran him right out of my fireball. Feels bad, man. Oh well, unfortunate. I'll ramp up my dots, why not? I think my guy doesn't know his own route, not gonna lie, because he definitely could have just gone here, got this, and then that would have given us % and a campfire at the boss. But, oh well, whatever. It doesn't bother me, we're still gonna time it, so... makes no difference. Should be perfectly fine. But yeah, then we get to the boss, and the boss will do... like 2 or 3 mechanics, I'm pretty sure. They're not that difficult. They'll fill the floor with like AoE puddles, which you want to try and kick as fast as possible. One of them is kickable, one of them is not. One will spawn stuff underneath you as you move, so try not to overlap with your teammates. And then the Frigid Winds, which will be the one doing all of the stuff on the floor, you're going to want to try and kick that instantly, because the puddles will last the whole fight. And then everything else is just a tank mechanic. So, I shall show it to you right here. Start off with our Apocalypse, we're gonna pop everything, and we're gonna go Giga Big. It's time to frog out. Icy Death. That's fine, that's just for the tank. I mean, you can kick it if you want to, but I'm saving mine for Frigid Mists. Save the fucking floor. And our rogue kicks it instantly, so we love to see that. Howling Blast. Tank mechanic, like I said, just don't stand in it. Glacial Spikes, this is the mechanic that kind of sucks, because you don't want to overlap with your teammates, if you can avoid it. And then there's going to be another Frigid in 12 seconds. We might actually kill it before then. Rogue's pumping right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the boss. Howling Blast up like against the wall. Frigid Mist is going to come down, kick that. And then he's gonna kick the Icy Death, and that's it. We avoid this. Try and use your instant cast during that window. You can track when all of these things are happening on the side here, by the way. I'm not just magically assuming that, oh, it's gonna happen at X time. No, you can literally see when the fucking mechanic is gonna come up, which is really, really nice. And that will be a Wyrmheart +5. That is everything to be wary of. Like I said, I didn't get to show you the mechanic for the golems, but just try and kill the little shardlings in a stagger if you can, or kill them all at once and make your healer fucking miserable. Both options are viable. Or just bring a Master Spell Trinket and Master Spell it that way. But yeah, we got ourselves 8 Quartermaster tokens for our time, and a cloak I can't use. Pog. No, it's got haste. It's actually an upgrade. But yeah, that is how to play Wyrmheart.